hunters are ready to be preyed upon.
And just what can a jumped up little E-rank like you even do? I mean, you're the weakest hunter of...
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 6 of Solo Leveling, The Real Hunt Begins.
Yeah,
oh boy.
Last episode we left off with Jinwoo and Jinho being trapped in
Spider lair.
Yeah, the boss lair by the other 6 hunters in their group. What are your thoughts before we jump in this episode?
I'm obviously worried about the situation, but I'm also looking forward to seeing how Jinu handles the spider, because we know that that's a C rank spider, so if he can fight it, then that kind of proves he's at least at a C rank, right?
Yeah.
So we'll get some kind of indication of like where his current level is just based on how this goes.
We'll have to see how he does. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for episodes coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes early, along with episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, Invincible, My Hero Academia, and along with Demon Slayer, make sure to check out the Patreon link in the description below, where they're all posted in their extended full-length forms. But are we excited for episode 6 of Solo Leveling?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Did we make this more complicated than it had to be? We could have easily killed them then and there.
That's Flock, it sounds like.
It does.
Fighting them would have woken up the boss, and our big payday would be gone. That piece of crap E-rank's as weak as he is mopey. Be a miracle for him in a D rank without raid experience to beat that spider. Once it eats him, it'll pass right back out and we can sneak in and claim our crystals. There were side tunnels near the ceiling. We'll drop in from there.
And the dots all connect. Man, awesome idea. But what if the spider's awake?
We'll chalk it up to bad luck and take the damn thing out. Either way, we're gonna come out of this better than we went in. Jinho's sword and shield alone must be worth a few $100 million. If we can't nab all the mana crystals, his gear will have to do.
Just
so
taking his gear.
That's out
That's...
whose trust fund kid he is. Look bad if I didn't show at the funeral.
And you know, without a doubt, those two were torn limb from limb after our noisy demolition. A grumpy monster spider can't be a good time.
Q1, think you could take that nasty bastard down yourself?
Yeah, right. Maybe in my wildest dreams.
I feel the same. It's a beast of a magic beast.
So he's C rank and he doesn't dream of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I feel like selling the guy's armor kind of makes the accident part less likely.
That's actually a pretty good point.
Like, oh my god, he died accidentally, but then I went and took all of his shit and sold it.
Yeah.
Shit is dead.
Like,
It's the one part of my plan that's an absolute guarantee.
You sure about that?
You'd have to be at least a B rank to kill that on your own, or an upper C rank, which will remind you is 2 ranks above you. The odds are like 0, bro. Let's focus our energy on escaping instead.
Jinho has a point. Even though I reawakened and leveled up a few times, I'm still pretty weak. The blue venom-fanged Kasaka I fought in the instance dungeon was probably D rank, but that golem was as well.
wow.
If not lower. This thing's easily uglier than both of them. It's safe to assume it's stronger too. And yet, somehow, the thought of fighting it doesn't intimidate me. I can stand my ground against a C-rank boss. I'm strong enough for that.
How do you
I'm
know?
level 18 now.
He just feels it.
Taking
All
on
right.
this thing. It's worth a shot. They call us hunters for a reason. And it's about time the real hunt begins.
All right.
Getting serious in there.
It is getting serious. All right, that's not gonna work.
And it hits hard. A single strike could kill me.
The way he's moving, he can't possibly be E rank. So what is he? Did he fake his ranking? It's not unheard of. Some hunters have exceptional magic control and make it so they're ranked lower when they register, which earns them the name false rankers. Most turn out to be lunatics. The kind of psychopaths who kill
That's
for
weird.
Fun. What am I even doing in this place?
He's just shocked.
I'm so sorry.
Damn, I still haven't done any actual damage. And with high fatigue, I'm about to get real slow real fast. Paralysis and drain. The dagger's debuffs are my key to victory. I just need a weak spot to aim for. Gotcha!
Oh no.
Acid? Well, aren't you full of nasty surprises? And the longer we fight, the worse off I'll be. I have to get up close, regardless of the risk. A new skill, dash. Perfect. Let's take it for a spin.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. And still nothing.
Didn't work.
No.
Cut it. I'll just keep slicing away.
Definition of insanity.
Yeah.
Go even faster. Almost there.
Fatigue, he's
Yikes.
slowing down.
Oh no, Jinu!
Oh no. What?
He got a full recovery
just
from doing
fully-
the daily workout, so now he's back to normal.
Oh, okay. The eyes.
He just remembered he hadn't used it
Right.
yet.
Smart.
So it's re-engaging the paralysis and the drain.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Holy shit.
Man, am I glad I sat on those daily quest rewards until now.
Yeah.
That could have ended very differently otherwise.
I don't believe it. He totally thrashed that thing by himself. This guy is a false ranker.
Wonder how much this will go for.
Hey, boss? If you'd like, I can hold all of the essence stones you get. I'd also be more than happy to take care of your gear. Thirsty, boss? Please, help yourself. I insist.
Sure. Why is he calling me that?
Sit back and rest up, boss. I'll excavate the mana crystals while you recharge.
What has gotten into him?
What do you think?
They're alive?
I was gonna say, what are the hunters gonna think when they see this thing?
And what are they gonna do?
Because they need to kill him. Damn.
Are you all right?
I am. Thank you for the lesson, sir.
I should thank you, since this was a good change of pace. So thanks, Jincho.
Remarkable. You don't seem to have lost a step.
No, I have, compared to when I was on active duty. What's really remarkable is how much your defense has improved. It shows you've been practicing.
Though I know my rank is set in stone, there's nothing preventing me from honing my body and technique.
It's important for hunters to work on their minds and bodies, and not solely rely on their gifts. Especially since they're caught in dire situations quite frequently. It's in those same situations that human nature rears its ugly head to truly test you.
So you did squash the spider.
Guess it was just an overgrown bug and not an overpowered monster.
Damn sure the dude's gear made beating a C-rank boss a cinch.
He's a D rank though. Thing must have been weak as hell for him to kill it.
So what's the call?
They're just not
Just
even
say
buying
the
it.
word.
Jinho, you! Those fancy toys of yours got me curious, so I did a little digging. Your old man's the head of Eugene Construction, Myung-on you. Isn't that right?
Well, and so what if it is?
It's earned you a chance. Kill Jinu and you'll live.
Oh, shit.
Surely the pieces have clicked. We round out our numbers with dumb chumps, they all die, and we keep their share of the loot. And now, you're gonna be our accomplice, Jinho you.
It's just so scummy.
Trust Fund Baby's first boss fight was cake thanks to his special gear. Could be a real pain to deal with. Save yourself and kill him, or you could both die. Come on, not like it's a hard choice. What happens in a dungeon stays in a dungeon. Don't tell
So they're
me
assuming the guy with the
D-rank is
armor
afraid
killed
of
the
an
spider.
E-rank
Yeah.
loser.
Okay.
They think the gear was good enough that it did it for him type thing.
Wow, you're actually siding with the deadweight.
So, are we cooking the golden goose
Very
too, or what?
honorable.
We'll take out the weak one first. Say, fellas, ever killed a human before? In cold blood?
What? Urgent question.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I want to read
You gotta read this.
Yeah, an appropriate penalty. Okay,
It says defeat them all to ensure your safety.
right. But if you don't die. It just says an appropriate penalty,
Yeah.
which I guess could be dying, but that's not what they say.
What the hell is this?
I would pay attention if I were you!
But yeah, he has to defeat them or else he'll get a penalty.
All right.
Hey, Heejin! It's been a while. How are things down at the White Tiger Guild lately?
It's business as usual. Nothing really to report. Any big news out of the Hunters Guild?
No,
That make us
it's
up?
been fairly normal for us too.
How'd that training go? Miss Cha led you through an A-rank dungeon, right? That's not normal.
It was certainly something.
A fast something. Our entire squad was struggling against an A-rank beast. Then Miss Cha slayed it in a flash.
Made it look like it was no big deal either. She took us all by surprise. But Ki-hoon was just completely bowled over.
He wants to be a strike team captain, so it opened his eyes.
Yeah, he is pretty straight-laced.
What about that Chul Kim guy from your guild? Heard he also wants to be a captain. Can he hack it?
He's not a bad guy, and he has potential, but...
But that one little word tells us everything.
Guildmates aside, think of how fortunate we are. The guilds we joined are the best of the best. We're in the big leagues, ladies.
That's very true.
I'd hate to freelance, especially with the unsavory rumors I've heard floating around.
Rumors like what?
Like, you know, strike teams with suspiciously high fatality rates.
Oh.
Well, about that.
All right.
Get a grip, kid. Your friend is dead.
You murderers!
How could I have forgotten? It's survival of the fittest in this world. This world filled with violence, deception, and betrayal. How could I? How? That's right. I got numb to it. Careless, overconfident, delusional. And now, the system expects me to murder my enemies.
His heart will stop if he
Does
doesn't.
it need
Wow.
to keep me alive for some reason? This isn't coincidence or charity. The system wants me to live.
And he can't reset again like he did earlier.
What do you... Oh, the full recovery?
Yeah.
I think he gets one a day, I
Okay.
think. Or as a reward one time.
It wants me strong.
Gosh, you sure know how to take a hit, don't you?
A hit? You took a death blow.
I think I get it now. If the system is bent on using me, I'm just gonna have to use the system.
Q on, you idiot. You shouldn't have held back.
Thanks for the reminder. The weak always lose no matter what. That's the way it is.
Somebody get this guy a medal. The weakest hunter of all mankind understands.
I do. Your crew must understand how it works too if you're saying that.
Oh, what?
Hang on. What crap are you talking?
You hunt and hunt. So now I want to know if the hunters are ready to be preyed upon.
Hey, boss, I'm gonna handle this one. Okay, listen up, pal. You need a reality check. Are we ready to be preyed upon? And just what can a jumped up little E-rank like you even do? I mean, you're the weakest hunter of...
That's one down.
Jute! When did he draw that dagger? Where was he even hiding it?
Casually.
Arrogance aside, Junte was stronger than him. How can an E-rank kill a D-rank?
I just killed somebody. A person. Even if I say the system made me do it, I still ended a man's life.
Yeah.
Something I wanted to talk about, something Jinho mentioned, the people with high levels of magic who deliberately go into their evaluations and underperform. So if that's like a well-known thing, I mean, that's another way that his power differential could be explained.
Yes, that would also be a negative thing. So
Yes, but
you wouldn't want that.
You wouldn't, but I'm thinking of it from the perspective of like a person who suddenly gains all this power and knows that they'll be targeted if everyone knows that that's their power level and that they're able to increase. Whereas if he can just like pretend he's kind of a dick, that could maybe like diffuse suspicion, since that's something that's been done before.
Even if I say the system made me do it, I still ended a man's life. But it's either their lives or mine, so I can't back down now.
This is the thing, the system's saying kill them or you die.
Yeah.
There's no escape.
Survive.
Go to hell.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't be allowed to leave or try to survive, he has to kill them.
Yeah. Like that's self-defense.
But it's also
in a game way.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking later.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
You won!
Oh, I'm right!
Oh my god. Wow. Very cool music.
So strong. You've killed all 5 of my men within seconds. But you also took out the spider, huh? You kept your true strength hidden from us. Though I'm C-rank like they were, my reinforcement sets me apart.
His reinforcement?
Yeah.
What
makes
is
it like armor almost.
Okay.
But after fighting a boss and 5 hunters, he has to be tired. His speed and his dagger's special abilities are what give him an edge. But my reinforcement skill makes my body as strong as steel. His attacks won't affect me!
Mr. Huang, you're impressive. But I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you.
This is gonna come from.
That's so disrespectful. Holy shit.
You see, I've been leveling up this whole time.
What just happened? I think he smashed me into the ground with one hand.
He doesn't even realize.
There's no way in hell is he E-rank. Wait! Even a monster like you has to have a heart, so show mercy and spare me! You can take every mana crystal and essence stone this dungeon has to offer. In fact, I'll pay you on top of that! Name any price you want to spare my life, and I swear I'll double it no matter what it is! 2 times whatever you
3
want!
times. You tried to kill me 3 times, didn't you?
Oh.
And now you want mercy.
You'll never get away with it if you kill me here!
What happens in a dungeon stays in a dungeon.
Yeah, what?
Your words, not mine.
Bastard! If you had any idea who my younger brother...
Wow. Real.
So what do you make of that scene?
Okay. First question, it sounded like the guy was saying, do you know who my younger something is?
Somebody earlier mentioned his brother.
Yeah, like, do you know who my younger brother is? Okay. Very curious about that.
How about him easily taking down all C ranks?
That's...
Well, 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks.
I mean, that makes sense given the spider situation. Like, if you're able to defeat that thing, it makes sense that you'd be able to defeat 6 people with, like, that same level of power. It seemed like the spider gave him quite a bit of a challenge. Like, he had to try, like, multiple different approaches or whatever. He took those guys out immediately with basically no effort. Like, it seemed so straightforward and
this
simple.
is what he said. I've been leveling up the whole time. He leveled up after that boss got stronger, so it was easier.
Yeah.
So all 4 C rank hunters plus 2 D ranks died in action, and the only survivors were a D rank on his first raid and some rando E rank?
I know it sounds crazy, but it's true.
I believe you.
Oh, do you?
Your blade, it's the Maya Company's Callion longsword! It only just hit the shelves!
Yeah, that's quite an eye you have.
Rewards for slaughtering people. The murderous intense skill. Cuts enemy abilities by 50% for a minute.
Well, gentlemen, I appreciate your cooperation after going through such a disaster. You are free to leave now.
Excuse me. That was some excellent work today, boss. I really mean it.
Thanks.
Is there anything wrong?
No. I was just thinking.
Gorgeous.
I'm glad I gave her that umbrella.
His little sister going to class.
Yeah. Priorities. Jesus Christ. That's not the same dude.
Nope.
That was a different guy.
Different guy.
Okay. It's like, oh my god.
But that is where we're left for episode 6 of Solo Leveling.
I won't give in to fear. I can't get stronger that way.
Oh god, oh god.
So we got bitten and thrown. What are your first thoughts?
Wow, fabulous episode. I'm hoping we see more of Jinho. I really like him and Jinu's dynamic. I think it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny seeing Deku in like a similar...
Talk about typecasting.
It's like a different scenario though. It's like, what if Deku didn't get One for All and was just like there to help out? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's very interesting. But yeah, I'm excited to show you more of them too as well. That's where we're left for episode 4 of Solo Leveling. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode and are excited for more episodes coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. And also, we're starting to look at new series that we want to do. So make sure to check out the Patreon to vote on new series as well as support us as creators. But we have a lot to discuss. But before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Question 1. Herman Valstad asks, who do you think the guy at the end is, friend or foe?
Just from the like brief visual we saw, just based on the vibes, I'm gonna say enemy. Don't really have anything to back it up, just like the music.
Yeah, you also, his build I think affected you as well.
Oh, okay, well I thought it was the main character because he had like changed his build so much since like 2 episodes ago. It doesn't seem crazy that would continue, but different person.
Yeah, we'll have to see who that is. Let's go to question 2. Question 2. HBomb24 asks, what are your thoughts on the English dub, specifically Alex Lay's performance as Jinu in the series? You've heard him as equal parts Panic and Stoic Zenitsu in Demon Slayer. How do you feel this demonstrates his range as an actor?
That's fantastic, especially considering his voice in the very beginning of the series. Like,
yeah,
how can anyone do that? But he's doing an amazing job, and I also think the idea of someone undergoing a transformation that is like never been heard of in their universe, it just means there are so many different directions that the voice actor could go with, like as the character changes, how his voice changes.
Yeah, he just has a lot of dynamic range. I think he's just as Zenitsu, like now that I look back at it, I'm like, okay, it was impressive the difference between like Panic Zenitsu versus like Asleep Zenitsu. Like he sounded so much cooler. But really getting to see him like expand on and not just having in a few moments the cool voice and the panic and the screaming. Like I feel like this role he's really making his own, and I just am like, I'm hyped to see more of what he can do. But he's really like rising the ranks to become one of my favorites, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let's go to our final question. All right, final question. Day asks, why do you think the system wants Jinu to live so badly?
I didn't interpret it as the system wanting him to live really badly. I just kind of took it as like the point of the game is to win, so the game is gonna tell you to win.
Yeah, Jinu was talking about how basically the game's saying like you have to defeat them, you have to live, or else your heart will stop. Is the game saying like you have to live, like for some reason or something?
You have to live or you die. I don't think there's like a component for the game beyond that.
Well, maybe it's just that simple.
Yeah, I mean, the purpose of most games is to improve on the threat of dying. So I don't think the game is like an entity. I don't think it has a brain. I don't think it's like thinking and making choices for the like program or whatever.
Interesting. That's where we're left for episode 6 of Solo Leveling. Are we excited for episode 7?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.